Hello, family and friends. Here we have another video from Doctors Wilbert and Gloria Scott, Purposeful Living. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about food. And by the way, let's have an after action review on Thanksgiving. I'm going to tell on myself first. While I have been staying away from high amounts of sugar, have been eating as little as possible, but for Thanksgiving, I allowed myself a treat. My aunt cooked lemon pie. I was not passing this lemon pie up. I know there are people who never eat sugar. But on Thanksgiving, I allowed myself to have a couple of pieces of that lemon pie and it was delicious. I really enjoyed it. But after we do that, we have to get back on track, right? So we're still not drinking any sugar because that's the worst we can do. And then even when it comes to eating the high processed and sugary treats, we shouldn't do that either. But what did we say? In one of my videos, I talked about how I might allow myself about 10% of the time to have some processed food. Well, that was definitely my 10%, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But an interesting thing happened. Met up with the family this past weekend, as a matter of fact, and we were talking about, of course, giving up sugar. But another thing came up was meat. And we're all trying to help each other, right? Because I'm not a doctor, but we are all doing our research and we're trying our best to get healthy and really be proactive and not only have a purposeful life spiritually, but in the natural also. And part of that means we need to take better care of ourselves. So while we were talking about meat. And I'm on the side to where, yeah, you can eat some meat. But I did listen to some of the things my family had to say. And I started wondering, had I been consuming too much red meat lately? Because as I was cutting down on the sugar, I noticed my red meat intake started rising. Isn't that weird? We'll get rid of some things in our lives and we'll naturally start gravitating towards something else that might not be the best. Now, if we get the right type of red meat, grass fed, grass finished red meat, the studies show that that's definitely better. But I'm basically going to start a new challenge now. So I guess I'm adding on to some of the things I've been trying to change. So I'm going to still consume slow growing chicken, not the type of chicken that's been, you know, filled with steroids and it grows really fast. The kind of chickens that are growing on someone's farm, like it used to do like with grandmother's house, or what we would call Big Mama's house. There are actually chickens like that in the store. It will say slow growing, grass fed. So I'll still eat that kind of chicken and I'll still eat my wild caught chicken and salmon. I'll do that. But I tell you, I think my new challenge is going to be to leave the red meat alone for a while. So while I've been talking to family and friends about, hey, let's really try to give up this sugar, I appreciate the fact that one of my family members was talking about, maybe we shouldn't consume quite as much meat as we do. So it could only help. So I'll still get protein from chicken and fish. And I think I'm going to let the red meat go for a while. Just a new challenge. So to end this video, I wanted to just remind everyone, let's get off of the sugar. Eat as little as possible. Read all of the labels. And if we're going to eat processed food, keep it to only about 10% of the time. Eat whole, real food. And if you can get rid of processed food altogether, great. And just have treats every now and again, like I did for Thanksgiving. That lemon pie was delicious. But I immediately got back on task. So that's the key. Okay, you guys, live life on purpose. And let's definitely also get healthy on purpose. Until next time, bye.